Assalamu alaikum, dear students. I hope that everyone is doing well. We have to continue with Unit 5, Factorization. Factorization plays a significant role in mathematics as it helps to reduce the complicated expressions in simpler expressions. So here we can say that factorization is the process of converting the complicated expressions in simpler expressions. Or in other words, we can say that factorization is the process of writing an expression or a number in its product form. For instance, the factorized form of 6 is 2 multiplied by 3. Similarly, the factorized form of the expression a square plus 2ab plus b square is a plus b into a plus b. Dear students, as you have learned this chapter or this unit last year as well, so therefore we will not go in detail. So let's begin with the exercise 5.2. In exercise 5.2, you will learn the factorization of different types of polynomials. So let's begin with question number 4, the third part. Here you can see that you have the expression as x plus 2 into x plus 3 into x plus 4 into x plus 5 minus 15. You are supposed to factorize this expression. Basically, this expression can be solved by multiplication of all these brackets and then go with further calculation. But if you will multiply these all brackets with each other, so the expression as a result will get very lengthy and it will be much difficult and time taking to solve that lengthy expressions. So therefore we will not go by multiplication of these four brackets. Rather we will choose an easy or alternate method, which is the equating of the constants. So dear students, when you will see four brackets in an expression, so you must see that whether the constant terms can be equalized or not. You can equalize the constant term either by addition, by subtraction, or by multiplication. So let's first of all see that if this constant term can be equalized by addition. Here you can see that 2 plus 5, if I 8, so we will get 7, and if we get 8, 3 plus 4, so we will get 7. Whereas if you will add 2 with 4, so you will get 6, and 5 with 3, so you will get 8. So you have to see by you have to check that by adding which constant with which constant you will get, or you will get equal constant on both sides. So here 2 plus 5 will give you 7 and 3 plus 4 will give you 7. So therefore the pairs should be made like x plus 2 with x plus 5, because 5 plus 2 will be 7 and 3 plus 4 will be 7. So the pairs of these should be made. By doing these, we will get the same terms here. If we will not make the pairs by this method, so we will not get these same terms ahead. Then we cannot let this equal one variable, and then we cannot get the expression in its simple form. So to go with further process steps of factorization. Okay, so here by making the pairs we can write the expression like this. So here you are supposed to, now you are limited, here you are going to multiply these two brackets, and you are supposed to multiply these two brackets. So let's see that by multiplication what we will get. X with x when multiplied we will get x squared, then x with 5 we will multiply, we will get 5x, 2 with x we will get 2x, 5 2s are 10. X with 4, x with x, x squared, then x with 4, 4x, then again 3 with x, 3x, then 3 with 4, 12. Minus 15 should be written as it is for now. Now you can see that when we multiply, then we go with addition of the like terms. Here x squared should be written as it is, and we know that we have 5x plus 2x, so we will get 7x. Then plus 10 will be written as it is, x squared, 4x plus 3x will give 7x, and plus 12 will be written as it is. Now by making pairs according to the equalization of the constant, we will get x square plus 7x and x square plus 7x, the like terms here. So now again, if you multiply these two brackets with each other, so again the expression will be very lengthy. So therefore again we have to apply a shortcut method. What is that shortcut method? That if you see two terms same inside a bracket, inside two brackets, so you can shrink that bracket or that expression by equalizing, or by means letting these two terms equal one term, which can be y. Fine. So this is just done for the sake of shrinking, or for the sake of making simple the expression for further factorization. So x square plus 7x can be let equal y here. So instead of x square plus 7x, we can put y, then plus 10 will be written as it is. Instead of x square plus 7x, we can put y, and plus 12 will be written as it is, minus 15. Now we can just compare these two expression. You can see here that here we have three terms, but we have converted this here into two terms, this bracket. So it is easy to solve two terms than three terms. So therefore we have applied this method of letting these two terms equal to one term. So let's now, we can see here that we have brackets, and bracket shows multiplication. So let's go with multiplication here. Okay, y with y square, y with 12, 12y, then 10 with y, 10 with 12, 120, and minus 15 will be brought down as it is. Y square will be written as it is, then 12y plus 10y will result in 22y. As these are like terms, so they can be added. 12 plus 10 will be 22y. We are counting the number of y's here. So 12y plus 10y will be 22y. 120 minus 15 will result in 105. Now we can see here that we have three terms, and this expression is not yet factorized, because factorization is that when we write the expression in it is product form, but this is not yet written in it is product form. So further factorization is required here. When you can see, or when you have three terms in expression, so you can apply the midterm partition or midterm breaking. It is so that you have to see that first term and last term should be multiplied. 105 with 1, you will get 105, and the middle term is 22. So you are supposed to find such two numbers that by multiplication you get 105, and by addition or subtraction you get 22. So here just addition is required here, because no subtraction sign you can see in the expression. So here a method is explained here, that if you will multiply, okay, here let's go that 15 and 7 can be the numbers, okay, because 5 sevens are 35, then 7 1 is 7. Okay, there is also a trick, means the factors will be limited. By this trick you can find the factors easily, but you can think by yourself as well. As 105 is a big number, so you just shift towards the big number, that by multiplication you get 105, and by addition you get 22. So the factors can be 15 and 7. 15 plus 7 will be 22, and if you multiply 15 with 7 you will get 105. Now after this we are going to make the pairs. When we have four terms, so we'll go with the pairing. We can take y common here, and inside will left y plus 5. Here we can take 7 common, and inside will be y plus 15. So both the brackets are same, it means the factorization is correct here. So we can just y plus 15 and y plus 15 can be written one time, as this is the common factor, and y plus 7 is written here then. Okay, now you are not supposed, this is the factorized form, this is written in product form, but you are not going to leave your answer till here. Why? Because the expression, the original expression is in x variable, and your answer is here in y, so you must write your answer in x variable. So therefore you are going to again put the value of y, means here you have let that x square plus 7x is equal to y, so you are going to put again the value of y as x square plus 7, and y is equal to x square plus 7. This is the factorized form of the expression. If it can be further factorized by midterm breaking, so you can do. If not, then you are supposed to leave your answer till here. Okay, now we have the next question of this exercise, and this is a different polynomial here. Okay, it's the expression or the polynomial is x raised to the power 3 plus 48x minus 12x square minus 64. Okay, dear students, here we can see that 4 terms are in this expression or in this polynomial, and it is recommended that when you have 4 terms, so you just most of the time you go with making the pairs. But if you will make the pairs here, so you will not get the bracket same, means the expression will not be fully factorized, so means that method can be rejected here. So how you can recognize this type of expression, that how it should be factorized? This is very challenging point, that you have to recognize or you have to understand that which expression should be factorized in what way. So here if you can see an expression, the terms with cube, means 2 terms with cube. Here you can see that x is written with cube and 64 is the cube of 4. So when 2 terms are written in cube, so you can make the pairing like this, that x cube and minus 64, this should be paired in then the other terms. Fine. When you have 4 terms, so you can go with the pairing, but you have to recognize that if in the expression you have x cube, means 2 terms with which can be written in cube form, so you are going to make the pairs of those terms. So here we can arrange or we can make the pairs like x cube and 64, whereas 48x with 12x square. So you are going to see that on this pair which step of factorization can be applied, whether taking common or whether application of formula. As the factorization, the steps of factorization are that we can take common, we can apply the formula, and we can go with the midterm breaking or midterm partition. Okay, here you can see that in x cube minus 64 there is no common factor, so then we can apply formula here. Which formula is applicable here? The cube one. You can see here the formula is written a cube minus b cube, and the expanded form of this is a. Since it is a cube, so a, then a square, then b with b square. Means you are not going to ratify the formula, because formula is basically the it is the shortcut of multiplication, that if you multiply these 2 brackets you will get a cube minus b cube. Okay, fine. Here we can apply the formula on this pair. Here we can apply the formula. This is a and this is b, so a, b, then this is a square, then if in the first bracket there is minus, here will be all the terms with plus, then plus, then b is 4x, then plus b square. Since b is 4, so 4 will be 16. Now on this pair we have applied the formula, and in this pair let's see that which step of factorization is applicable here. Here we can see that if the expression or if this pair starts with minus, so we can take minus common here, and we can see that 48 is divisible by 12, or 48 comes in the table of 12, so we can take 12 common here. So and x is also common here, so this 12x is taken common here. As the first step for factorization is taking common. X is left inside, and 12, since minus is taken common, so the sign is changed, because minus will give you plus. So if minus is taken common, so here minus will left, because the factorized form of plus is minus into minus. Fine, I'm going to write it for you, because some students don't know that this is minus will give you plus. So if this minus is taken common here, so this minus is left inside. So if you multiply again minus with minus, you will get plus. Okay, here we are done. Now you can see, dear students, that we have factorized this pair by applying formula, and we have factorized this pair by taking common. Now we are going to see that this is till here we have one term, then after this minus sign we have another term, because the plus and minus sign will separate the terms. Otherwise, then when it is in product form, then it is considered to be one term. So let's see that in this term and in this term what is common. We can see that x minus 4 is also here and x minus 4 also exists in this term. So x minus 4 here can be taken common. We can take x minus 4 common. So what is left? What are the non-common factors now? X square plus 4x plus 16 is the non-common factor, minus is the non-common factor, and 12x is the non-common factor, whereas just x minus 4 is written one time, as we can write the common factor one time here. So x minus 4 should be brought down as it is, x square as it is. Now we can say that 4x and minus 12x. This can be solved because they are the like terms. So minus 12x plus 4x will result in minus 8x, and this is plus 16 here. Now we can see that again we have an expression with three terms which can be further factorized, which can be written in its product form, and that can be done by midterm partition. So we are supposed to find such numbers that by multiplication we get 16 and by addition or subtraction we get 8x. So 4 4s are 16 and 4 plus 4 8. Okay, now x squared is written as it is. This minus sign will be brought down as it is, then minus 4x. Now from here you will come to know that which sign should be put here. So minus minus, you need plus, so minus minus will give you plus, so therefore here should be minus sign. Let's go ahead now. When you have four terms, so we will go with means making pairs and taking common. So here x is taken common, x minus 4 is left here, minus 4 is taken common, and 4 4s are 16, so x minus 4. We can write the common term, okay, the common factors once and the non-common factor x minus 4 here. Okay, when means we have same terms here or same, so we can write the base 1 x minus 4 and the powers can be added 1 plus 1 plus 1, so 3 times. X minus 4 is raised to the power 3. This is basically the product form of or the factorized form of this expression. Here again we have the third part of this. It can be solved in the very same way. Okay, here you have to arrange this. You can see that x is with cube and 216 is basically the cube of 6. So this both terms should be paired and this both terms should be paired. On this term we can apply the formula of cube, and in this term or in this pair we can take common. So here 6 when will be multiplied 3 times, it's not like this that you multiply 6 with 3. 6 should be multiplied 3 times, 6 into 6 into 6. So we will get 216 then. Here we can apply this formula. So x is a and 6 is b. So this is a square, this is ab. 6 with x and 6 are 36, which is b square. Okay, here you can see that 108 comes on the table of 18. So 18 can be taken common here, and x is also common. So x is left inside and minus 6 is left inside, because if you multiply 18 with 6 you will get 108. Again here as the expression or these terms or this pair is being started with minus sign, so therefore minus is taken common here, or we can see here. Okay, now you can see again here x minus 6 and x minus 6 is common factor, and non-common factors are x square plus 6x plus 36 minus 18x. Fine. So here let's go again with further simplification. Here 6x minus 18x will give you minus 12x plus 13.6 is written as it is. Now again we can go with midterm partition because here exists 3 terms. So by multiplication we have to get 36, and by addition or subtraction we have to get minus 12. So 6 6 are 36 and 6 plus 6 12. Minus sign from here, and minus minus will give you plus, so therefore minus sign here. Now again we have to go with taking common here. X is common here and minus 6 is common here, and we will get the product for the factorized form of this expression, and we can write this further in shrink form as x minus 6 is raised to the power 3. Okay, here now we have question number 6, and the first part. We can see in this question we can see 3 terms here, 2 terms here, and both the terms can be written in cube form. As we can say that 27, the cube of 27 is 3. 3 when multiplied 3 times will give you 27. And if we just see that 8, the cube of 8 is 2. 2 raised to the power 3. So again we can apply the same formula, the cube 1. So let's if you will leave it in this way, again that's fine. If you arrange it, that will be better. So here you can see that we have written these terms in cube, because so to apply the cube formula, because we have just cube on x, we don't have cube on 8, so we must factorize 8 to write this in cube form. Similarly 27 must be factorized, so we will get the factorized form of 27 as 3 raised to the power 3. Now it's very easy that by according to the formula how we can factorize it. This is a and this is b. So a means 2x and b is what? 3. A is 2x, so whole square, and a and b, 2x is a and this is b, and b square is 3 2. So 3 2s are 6, 3 3s are 9, and 2 2s are 4x square. This is the factorized form of this expression, which is written in product form. As factorization is the process of writing an expression in its product form. Here the third part is also can also be done in the very same way. We can see that 64 can be the cube of 4, and 3 is the cube of 27. So we can write this in whole cube form. We are not going to take the cube of 64. First factorize the 64, as 4 will be the cube of 64. Now we can apply the formula. This is a plus b, this is a square minus ab plus b square. 4 4s are 16, 4 3s are 12, 3 3s are 9y square. This is the factorized form of the given expression. Again we have now question number 6, the fourth part here. Again here we can see that 2 is the factorized form of 8 and 5 is the factorized form of 125, means 5 is the cube of 125. We can apply the formula a plus b, a square minus ab plus b square. As you can see that when two terms are in cube, so you can apply the formula of a cube plus b cube. Fine. So if it's plus, so here in the first bracket it will come plus, and in the second it will come minus. If here will be minus, so in the first bracket it will come minus, and then in the second bracket all the terms will be with plus sign. Okay dear students, here we are done with exercise 5.2. I hope you got the concept and you have found it helpful. Here is your home assignment. You have to go with question number 4, question number 5, and question number 6. Some selective parts are given for your practice. Okay, and I want you students that I'm receiving very less homework from the girls section especially. So please you just send me the homeworks. And for today it is all. Have a nice day. Stay blessed. Thank you.